Today, I, Yashashri Singh, and my team member Namrita VT will be presenting our project for data science systems titled Harmfulness Detection in Social Media Memes. We would also like to thank our mentor and guide, Dr. Animesh Chaturvedi. So first, let's look at the literature review. This is a short diagram representing our literature review. We reviewed past literature on harmful content detection as well as the research that has been done related to meme datasets. Moving on, let's discuss our research questions for this project. Our research questions was to understand what makes a meme hateful. Is it only the textual and image content present in a meme, or does any other information about the meme, like how much it's shared and commented upon, also explain the degree of harm in the social community? The second research question that we wanted to research on was, does extra information like the number of upvotes, comments, etc., also help in detecting the harmfulness content in memes, and do they explain the reasons behind the scene? So now Namrata will explain the whole process that we have done in this project.
So there are three, like data collection, annotation, and data analysis and evaluation. First, we collected our data, like scrape the data from the Reddit. Then we segregate the pilot annotation is done to the finalized annotation rules. Then we return a Google script for creating a forms. Then we finalized 3093 memes as a final consideration. For data analysis and evolution, how we did like statistics of memes for each modules separately, and total number of memes in each reason for harmful, finding which reason like occur the most, then average score for all of the three modules. So data refinement, we did comment score. First, we considered the comments of each memes and obtained the sentiment score for each comments. For every comment, we obtain a set of three comment scores: positive score, negative score, and neutral score, which were percentage of positive, negative, and neutral comments observed from the total comments. So you can see here the positive, negative, and neutral comments. And in OCR, this is a text extraction was like which is performed by OCR, a process that involves the extraction text from the image or scanned documents and converting it into the editable search text. OCR technology, it's actually based like extracting text from the particular image. So here there is a JPG form of image. So we extracted the text and pre-process it. This is a OCR, and we got 89% of accuracy. And this is object detection, which is explained by Yashashvi.
Okay, so in object detection, we basically took the images of the memes and detected the different objects that are present in the memes with a particular confidence score. The output of this code was that we got an array of different objects that are present. For example, you can see here in the first image there are two people present, so it will give two-person as an output, and similarly for the other two images. Moving ahead, we have caption capture. This was similar to object detection. Here it explained more about the image. For example, as you can see that instead of just outputting people and large building, the caption actually generate the capture actually generates a whole sentence explaining what's happening in the image. The people are standing in front of a large building, as you can see in the first example. Okay, once this was done, this is basically our whole diagram showcasing our whole process, as we have already discussed with you before. Next slide. Now let's come to the analysis part. We did hourly and weekly analysis of different modalities that we got. This is the average score hourly analysis. Here we can see, previous slide please. Here we can see that in the 24 hours, in the evening there is a like quite a peak in the average scores, showing that most of the users are active during this time of the day, and this is where most of the hateful and like severely harmful memes are shared and reposted. Then let's go to the weekly analysis. In weekly analysis, we saw a peak on Tuesday as well as on Saturday, whereas there was a quite dip on Wednesday and Friday. So this was also some very interesting findings, and we are looking forward to understanding why such peaks have been found. This is for the average number of comments. This is also similar to what we saw in average score. So here also you can see that from 15 to 20 hours there is a peak in the number of average comments, which shows that more harmful and severely harmful memes were being shared during these hours of the day. For weekly analysis, um, next slide. So for weekly analysis also, in the average number of comments, there is a similar pattern that on Tuesday we observe a peak as well as on Saturday, whereas there is a dip on Wednesday to Friday. So this kind of supports our conclusion that we have made that there is a weekly peak for how the number of memes are shared on Tuesday and Saturday and in the evening hours of the day. This is similar to what we have seen earlier. This is for average upward ratio. Here we didn't see as much as consistent peaks for the later hours of the day, but there were quite dips for the first hours of the day, which is quite explainable as most people sleep during this time, and therefore we couldn't extract valuable information from this analysis. The weekly analysis showed high usage on Tuesday, which is quite similar to the previous two analysis we did, but it didn't show the similar trend for Saturday. So this was our analysis and the whole process that we went through. Thank you so much for listening to our project.